Hey guys, welcome to the Secret Life of Jaxie and Cadence, the podcast.
Today's sponsors are the Nickeljack Foundation,
Journey Within Counseling,
Duolingo, but not really.
But Duolingo, please sponsor us. Actually, I have a 113-day streak.
We love you.
We love you.
Okay, today's episode is on deep questions. Okay, I have some right here on my phone.
I'm mucking right now, guys.
On an unidentified Kirkland.
But these are really good.
Yeah, they're muckable. Can I have one?
Yeah.
Where's my questions? I lost them, guys.
I ask you a question. Okay. This is our first episode. I'll probably try and get one up like every week, every other week. We're just gonna kind of go into mental
I have
health.
some questions. Oh,
Okay.
no, deep questions. Just deep.
Yeah. But this is gonna be like
A mental health.
mainly
kind of
for,
episode.
and mainly for the girls. But
Yes.
like we'll have some guy episodes too. Don't
We'll have
worry.
some guy segments.
We'll get my dad and my grandpa on here. Don't worry, guys.
We'll have some segments with a real therapist.
Oh yeah, she's great.
Love her. Okay. First question for you, Pookie.
Okay.
Ow! That hurts so much. Like, ow.
Jingle freaking bells.
Okay. Our first question is, how do you cheer yourself up when you're sad? How do you cheer yourself up when you're sad?
Sorry. I'm choking. Just stop laughing. Tip, guys. To stop laughing when you're choking is to think about something sad. So I think about how I watched my grandmother die. Anyways.
Okay. How do you cheer yourself up when you're sad? As a girl.
Okay.
You don't need to lean in. You don't need to lean in.
Drink water. I usually drink coffee too, guys. It's not good. Or chocolate milk. Turkey milk is like the OG, guys. Probably watch some Gilmore Girls.
Valid.
And like watch funny videos, like funny old vines, and call my pooksters.
Yes! Okay.
And yell "Get!" at the top of my lungs.
Who knows you best? Why are you looking off camera? Like, there's nothing here.
I don't know,
We're in a
just
studio.
My mom and you.
Yes.
Yeah, probably my mom and you. And Kaylin. Or as you say it, Kaylin.
What's your biggest fear?
Being forgotten.
Yes! Let's dive into that.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
So I think it all comes from, like, a fear of loss, because I also have a big fear of, like, losing everyone around me.
Yeah.
And then also being in the middle of the ocean and also being buried alive.
Yes!
Yeah.
Like, the fear of being in the middle of the ocean alone.
Like the Nemo point.
Yes!
I'll put a photo here. This is the Nemo point, guys.
Yeah. I also have a fear of, like, clear, deep water. Like, where you can see the bottom, but it's, like, 1,000 feet deep.
Yeah, so you can't, like...
You can see, but, like, barely see the bottom. And you can, like, see all the little fish down there. And you're like, oh, if I drown, like, people would see me drowning. And, like, nobody would do anything. We'll put a picture over here of, like, what I mean by, like, clear, deep water.
Okay. Yeah, but I think that... Personally, I think the fear of, like, loss and being forgotten and all that is because you have a deep love for your family. Or you've gone through some really traumatic things in your childhood.
Yes, I feel that.
Yeah.
Okay. Hydration break.
Yeah, guys.
I can't open it.
I got it. Oh!
Hydration break, guys.
Okay, sorry. That took us a minute to open this.
Okay, guys. Okay.
God.
Ow. I need you ask some.
Okay. Okay. What do you think your best quality is?
My hair.
Your hair?
No, my eyes.
Guys, what's the best gift you've ever been given?
Life.
Ew. Be for real.
A TV. A phone. Robux. A dog.
If you could travel back in time, where would you go?
That's a good question, actually. I would go.
I know exactly where I'd go.
I know where you'd go. You'd go
Where?
to before your grandmother died.
No, I'd go to save Princess Diana.
Oh, yeah, I feel that. But, like, that's not where I would go. I'd probably go and be like, don't get on the Titanic, guys. You're gonna die.
I like that.
But then we wouldn't have, like, the amazing movie.
Exactly. So, like, and you wouldn't get to see the Pookalicious
Leonardo DiCaprio! Yes! That was not even planned.
That was not planned. Okay. Oh, this is from Teen Vogue.
Oh my god, I love Teen Vogue.
Okay. Where's your happy place?
Here, right here with you, Cookie.
Have you ever been in love?
No.
Oh, I thought like.
Yeah, I was in love with. We're not gonna show his name
Okay.
for purposes, but
Okay.
I was in love with. But I just like. I don't know. It was like teen romance. It wasn't.
And I found his Instagram.
Yeah, it wasn't real. Like it was, but yeah. Okay.
What is the best piece of advice you've ever been given?
Okay, I have to find it. It's from Pinterest. I have to find it. It's on my. Oh yeah. If you're a hater but you still watch everything I do, you're still a fan.
I actually love that. Guys.
Like,
I stand by that.
like, and then there's like some on Pinterest, like
Oh. We're also.
girl code.
We should also deep dive into this episode in ugly guys
Yes.
and what they
that's
can do to
later,
you.
That's later.
Uh-huh.
Okay. This is another one. I have to be successful because I like expensive shit.
I love that. No, guys, I literally thrive with that.
Let's dive into the ugly guys.
Okay.
Let's just do it. What's the best advice you've ever been given?
Oh no, I can't say it. No. There's quite a lot. One of them was my yearbook quote, and now that I'm looking back at it, it was really bad.
What was mine? Oh, what was mine?
There's a really good. I love some Bible verses. Psalms 46:5. God is within her; she will not fail.
Prayer episode, guys. Prayer segment.
And Proverbs 31. It says like, she is as precious as rubies.
Oops, sorry, excuse me.
But my yearbook quote was so bad, guys.
What was it?
Some people are saying that they don't like me, but I don't care. Not everyone has good taste.
Real guys.
Okay. So let's get into the ugly guys thing.
Wait. Can I just tell you my yearbook quote, guys?
Okay.
My
It was probably
yearbook
really
quote
good.
was, "Why fall in love when you can fall asleep?"
Oh, I actually love that.
Like, everybody did, like, the Wayne Gretzky, like, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And that's, like, so basic. Like, I did Why Fall in Love When You Can Fall Asleep. And then my friend did I Don't Like King Julian. I love him. Like, we were such a good grade for graduating, guys. Okay, let's dive into
Ugly guys. I have a lot of experience with this.
Me too.
So,
Every guy I've ever dated, liked,
okay.
talked to.
You talk about the kissing thing.
Okay, guys, yeah.
I'll talk about Riley, and Lucas.
Okay, so I dated this guy. We'll call him Henrik.
Henrik?
Stop it. That's actually a guy that I dated. Not Henrik. We'll call him Jeremy. Cause it's Jeremy. Yeah.
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah. Not Jeremiah Fisher though, guys. He's hot.
No.
He's hot.
That's what he looks in every single episode.
Are you a Conrad stan? Wait, that's off topic here, guys. Okay.
I'm not a Conrad stan. I think Belly should stop being such a damn whore. But my drama teacher called Conrad greasy, so
Yeah, for real. Like,
he's a 50-year-old man with bright orange hair.
I'm a Laurel stan for slapping Belly.
At first I was like, how the hell could you do that?
And then I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Let's do a
So,
topic.
I was dating this guy. We'll call him Jeremy. Jeremy was really ugly. The ugliest man I think I've ever seen. So, basically, we were dating, and this was like our 4th month of dating or something. Like, we were deep into this relationship. Like, he was coming over once a week.
Mm-hmm.
And one time we were like, we should make out. Like, let's get like a little bit like spicy. Like, let's make out.
Oh.
So he did, and when he left the next morning, like he left that night, and then the next morning, when I woke up alone, just to specify, I was alone. I had rings of dried skin and rashes all around my mouth because he just like sucked onto me like a leech. That's how he kissed me for an hour. An hour. Yep. An hour. While we watched. You don't want to hear it, do you?
I do want to hear it. What did you watch?
The Christmas Chronicles. Hydration break!
I watch that movie every year with my father.
And I made out to somebody with it.
I'm gonna think of that every time. I started watching it this year and then I didn't finish it.
Okay. Cadence, you talk about your ugly eyes.
Oh my gosh, okay. So, there's a lot to get in here, guys. Ew, I look so... okay. Anyways. So. Okay. So, there's this one guy. He, like, added me on Snap. I added him back, and I immediately had, like, such a good feeling about him. Like, something in me was, like... Okay, so... something in me was, like, yes. He showed me what he looked like, and I was like, he's kind of cute, but, like, he's also really fugly. Like, at first I saw him, and I was like, he's so ugly. And then I started, like, being like, wait, some of these photos of him are really fine.
You started visualizing.
Yeah. Then I was like, wait, he knows my friend. I'm gonna name drop her because I love her. Her name's Marissa.
Yeah.
I love her. She came to my party. Oh, we'll deep dive into the party another time. It was a whole thing.
Next episode, guys.
Yeah.
We'll deep dive into the party.
But then we started talking, and he was like, oh my gosh, you're so pretty. I was like, thanks. And then we started calling. And keep in mind, my friend, like my best friend at the time, was over at my house. She would sleep over at my house every single night. We had fun, you know. But he was calling me. And he was like, you know what you are? S-T, U, N-G. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. And I was like, ee! And then I would kick. But it just got so repetitive. Where I was like, I would not be on the floor kicking my legs anymore. I was just like, thanks.
Like, he was, like, love bombing you.
Mm-hmm. And it was so quick. It was, like, the day after. And then, like, a week later, we decided to hang out.
You should have known.
So, me, my best friend, and him went to the beach. We played volleyball. It was fine. Then, we sat down because it started pouring rain. We sat down on this gazebo, and there's a picnic table. Me and him were on one side. My friend was on the other side. I'm sitting like this. He goes and tugs my hands so tight. And I was like, ew. I don't want to be here. I genuinely don't want to be here.
That gave us
the ick. Guys, we literally are like, we have like the same minds.
Yes.
Anyways, so
How many guys are you talking about that during the segment?
a few.
Okay, let's get into this.
Let's-
Let me get comfortable.
So then, later on, I'm like looking away at the beach because we're sitting here. The park is like over that way. The beach is here, and I'm like, wow, it's like really pretty. Like, I was getting like really anxious because I have anxiety. I was getting super anxious. I was looking over and I was like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. But hey, at least we had Jolly Ranchers, right?
Yes! Sorry, guys.
So then later on, he lets go of my hand. I was like, all right, am I making you uncomfortable? I was like, no, I promise. And then later on, I feel something. And he grabs my waist and he pulls me in. And usually,
That's an ick.
for a hot man, it would be good. But for an ugly man, what was an ick?
Yeah, red flag, guys.
Red flag.
Big red flag.
And so, and he looked kind of like Sid the Sloth.
Oh, but Sid the Sloth is cute, like in like a stupid way.
Real, but like, no, like ugly Sid the Sloth.
Sid the Sloth is ugly in a cute way.
Uh-huh. Like, he looked like the Big Rickle. Love you, Sid and Olivia.
Yes, you guys are like
If you guys like podcasts,
inspiration.
if you guys like podcasts,
Go check out Sid and Olivia.
they're really funny.
Funniest people alive.
Okay.
Like I swear to God, it's funnier than Adam Sandler.
Actually, yeah, that's not true. Anyways,
Watch their mental health is sexy episode.
Anyways, so then later on the summer, whatever, I called my mom. I was like, nope, I don't like this man. I like texted him later on. I was like, hey, I'm sorry, we can only be friends. He went into this like depressive era, but like that's on him.
Oh, same with when I broke up with. He like got depressed, called me a slut behind my back, like the whole shebang. And people still make fun of him for wearing a suit to the party, which I think is actually so funny. Like, we should hire him as the bartender for the Christmas party.
Yeah,
He looks like it.
I'll pay him 25 cents an hour.
Yes! And a free drink.
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
Last time at the I'll talk about him drinking like 5 drinks of alcohol.
Next episode.
Anyways, second guy met at my trailer park. I'm just gonna go through this really quickly. Met at the trailer park, and then we just kind of like hung out, and then it was like all of a group, and then people were like, "Oh my gosh, he said you're hot." And he was like, "I'm not gonna deny it." So we went home, and they're like, "No, we went home, but like we went to his friend's trailer because I know his friend." So it's me and my sister, and then him and his friend, and we are talking about horror movies because we wanted to watch a movie, and after like they were like, I smell something really bad. I really silently farted, and I blamed it on my little sister. I was like, no guys, because she doesn't wash her hands, she doesn't put on deodorant, she's really stinky, which is true. Anyways,
This is a really loud studio.
guys,
This is a really loud studio.
anyways, so then I'm blaming it on my sister. I'm like, yeah, she's really smelly, guys.
Oh. This is
Hydration break. Whenever we do this, guys, grab your water.
Yes, we should have told you that at the start.
Anyhow, so then later on we're laughing, and I was so nervous because I was like, guys, what if he tries to kiss me? Like, I don't want that.
Yeah, you don't.
Like, he was cute, but
Not
wrong
that cute.
timing. Wrong timing.
Do I know him? Wait, was I there?
No, it was Sienna's friend, and it was remember the group chat called Likes Cadence.
Oh, that was him. Yeah.
Okay, so then later on we're talking about this horror movie, whatever, and I'm like anxious. And when I get anxious, I usually have to crap myself or fart. We're being real here, guys. After this, we're all laughing. Then all of a sudden, everyone turns and looks at me. That was you. My friend grabs Febreze and starts spraying it at my butt. And keep in mind, he's a guy. And we were sitting on a couch, so I was like this. And he was spraying it right at my butt. And then they all like were laughing.
But like,
But he still kept on liking me after.
that's
So
good.
that was a good green
Okay,
flag.
guys,
But like he kissed like every girl in my trailer park, I'm pretty sure.
except me.
You should kiss him next time. I think you thought he was cute actually.
Is it one of the guys that asked like how much can she swallow?
No.
Okay, good. Okay, guys, let's talk about fear.
And
What
what-
is your biggest fears?
We already asked that in the deep questions.
Okay, guys, we just need our psychologist, our professional to come in here and be like, what is fear? Like, what is fear?
We need her to help identify what it is.
Like, is it like just a feeling? Is it emotion? Well, emotion, feeling, same thing. But like, is it like something you can prevent? Is it?
how can you help prevent it?
Oh, Nickeljack! This is our in-house psychologist, Miss Dr. Long.
Not a doctor.
So,
We're gonna talk about what is fear. What is fear?
What is fear? That's a good question. So fear is an emotion that you get when your body or your mind perceives that there's a threat.
And how could somebody cope with like a fear in a healthy way other than like eating or like crying
drinking.
or drinking? Yeah.
Okay.
Or like smoking or like
Well, give me an example
Spider.
of a fear.
Spiders.
Death.
Fear of death. Okay, that's a big one.
Yeah.
I said your fear, you said mine.
And that's a very common fear. So the first thing to do with any fear is really find out what the origin of that
Like
is.
debunk it.
Which is what is the feared outcome? So what is the outcome that makes you fear that? So for example, if you take spiders, what do you think will happen if a spider is on you?
It'll bite me.
That it will bite you. Okay. So your fear isn't really of the spider. The fear is really that you will be bitten,
Just flick it off.
right? Or
just hit it.
will it be, then what? So what does that mean? So let's say you do
Death.
get bitten. What does that mean?
Like death. Like being killed by venom. Like dying.
Okay. Okay, so then again, it's not really the fear then of getting bitten. It's the fear of what could happen after you get bitten, which is death. So then if you break it down, really it's fear of death that you have.
Yeah.
So one of the ways that you can help with that with spiders, for example, is understanding that it's actually fear of death that you have, not fear of spiders. And then getting to understand a little bit more about spiders and the ones that are actually venomous and the ones that are not. So then a good way to kind of start to overcome that fear is to, one, understand what the fear actually is, which is the fear of death, which we can deconstruct in another episode.
Yeah. That'll be a full episode.
That'll be a full episode. But then what you can do is start researching some spiders and find out which ones are actually venomous and which ones are
like
not.
a black widow.
Right. Whereas many spiders are actually not very dangerous,
Like
like
a-
the little ones that you find
like a
on your
dock-
ceiling.
Or like a dock spider.
or a dock spider. And so then a way that you can then reframe that is you're still going to experience fear as you start to come closer to that spider, but one of the ways that you can then counterbalance that or see or broaden your perspective is to remind yourself that this spider cannot actually kill you.
Thank you.
Spiders.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, thank you,
Thank you,
Nickeljack.
Jack.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, guys.
So
That was really interesting, actually.
That
I
was-
learned a lot.
I learned nothing because I zoned out, but you know I think that was really fun.
I could see that.
Okay, so that wraps up this episode.
So-
Thank you guys so much for joining us. Stay
And-
tuned for the next one.
And this was
The Secret Life of Jaxie and Cadence, the podcast.
We love you. Good night. Mwah!